Hi everybody, I'm Tina. This is To the Inner Wilds. Welcome to all those who are practitioners of light and love. All else are not welcome here. This portal is exclusively open just for those currently working in light and love. You know who you are, and thank you so very much for your services on behalf of our cosmic families, angels of light and love. Oh my goodness, this fire is going crazy. What is your deal, man? Honestly. Oh, I know. Give me a second. I gotta do a little bit of something crazy going on right here. Let me just fix it. Oh, are you gonna work it or not? Huh? Because we don't have time for like your crazy stuff, okay? So please do not start with me. This is crazy. I put a star anise in my candle and it's human. All right, we're gonna fix this. This is a little crazy. Hold on. Gosh, that was crazy. Okay. So I guess that's a simple warning. You know, placement. Placement is everything right now. Positioning. I think that's part of the messages. Okay. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in, as well as our cosmic families of light and love, ancestors of the like, ascended masters of the like, spirit guides of the like. All welcome in. Oh yes, oh yes. And of course my besties from beyond, recalling those out. Yep. So, thank you very much. It is the 1111 portal. The energies have been active for quite some time now, depending on what wavelength you're on. The candle's looking really good right now. We just have anise surrounding it, rather than within the flame. That got a little crazy. Okay, let's just start off here. Yeah, the candle's looking really good. I haven't lit this candle in a while. There are a lot of things that are just kind of newish right now. And, I'm feeling good with it. I pulled out like a stack of decks that I do not normally use, just to use for today's special events. We're going to use a Starman Tarot. We're going to pull a card from Ask and It Is Given, because we are allowed that. Spirit said. Angels of Abundance, Angels of Abundance. Because we must include them in our say. The Oracle of the Unicorns, because why not? Myths and Mermaids. Oracle of the Water, because of the wonderful things they do. And then Tea Leaf Oracle, of course. There's a few missing cards in here, but what the heck, why not? I was going to sell them, but we use tools to the maximum. And I would rather others get a complete set, and it's just like, I can still use them. It's okay. It's okay not to play with a full deck. And the Ascension cards, which is what I truly was drawn to. I woke up seriously at 5:30 in the morning. I was like, is anybody late for school? I was like, I just woke up like that, like in a straight up sit up. That was the vibe. And I was like, no. I checked the clock, 5:30. I never really wake up around, it's usually like 3 o'clock or I don't know, like right when I should, but 5:30, goodness sakes, what do you want from me? And so they are saying, make use of the time. Okay, and I'm just curious, because I totally forgot. I was scrolling through a little bit, checking out what the vibe was, and I noticed. Oh, I did some self-care last night. I don't know if you see through my skin routine. But yeah, I took care of myself, not the TMI way, but I can share with you easily. And I was like, I bought this shit for a reason, and now I feel it. I feel it. It felt good. I was worried at first because I don't like putting, I like to have my routine very, very simple. And it's been like that for years. But now it's just like, let's try something different, And so I did it, and I'm like, I looked in the mirror. I was like, let's just do it. Let's just pretend like it's Halloween. I'm gonna slap on this stuff, and then just see what the output is. And do not be afraid. It's just gonna be a fun experience. And I did it. I was like, shit. Oh, let's believe in this. My team shopped with me to get this stuff. And excuse me. I just realized I need to put something on. Yeah, and so, like, I gotta believe in this stuff. So, it'll bring more body, spirit awareness, and I'm just trying to, take the, deliverables, the easiest and kindest deliverables from, my core team. They said just take care of myself. Like, it's very important whether you're, regardless of how many pentacles are in your pocket, or regardless of how many people know you, or give you accolades or not. It doesn't, like, what it boils down to is you still need to take care of yourself. Oh, goodness. Somebody wants me to quiet down. You know why? What was pictured in my head? It's the portals. They don't want me to communicate, like, the best of information, best practices, to my soul family. Yeah. Yep. The flame was flickering. It still is. They didn't want me to communicate that to my soul family, through other portals. Ridiculous. What Harry Potter says? Ridiculo. I think that's how they say it. Ridiculo. And then they fly off like a fucking balloon. And I think it's a red balloon, for that matter. Crazy. Anyway. You like my new bralette? I think it's cute. I like it. I'm trying my best not to, like, save things for, like, special occasions, like, I'm just trying to live my life more freely, more lovingly. I'm like, no, I want to feel good, and so this makes me feel good. It's comfortable, and it's not ratty. Ooh, I like the dube. I like it. Thank you, my stylist from beyond. I love it. I think I have several, like, I'm so happy about taking care of myself. It feels good. Like, it feels good without having to put on a dress or putting on any makeup or, like, it just feels good. I feel good with it. I do not regret. It's like I already invested in the thought. And the intention counts, of course, sure, it got me to this place. But the action items, looking at the deliverables right in the face, I'm like, yes, check those off the list. Oh, yes. So, most definitely, I was like, should I do one? Because I totally forgot until I went through my feed. I was like, oh shit, it's the 11/11 portal. Like, what? Why is everybody doing like this galactic like activation stuff? And I'm like, oh, we kind of led up into that, and I just forgot because so many things are happening right now, like for real, like special events, people that mean something to me, and just like the list of when I think I need to like have my due dates, and then the whole job thing, and I'm doing the right thing. That's what they're saying. So anyway, it's regardless of my stats of how it looks like in this world, my take home, I gotta take care of myself. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks here, my dears. Where do we want to start with? Okay. Let's do it in order of preference. Actually, of what I grabbed it as. Ooh, the Ascension cards are last. Are we going to do it like that? I feel like it's like kind of Christmas where I can just like get out. What do you want to say? I really think the Tea Leaf Oracle should go last. That's what I'm thinking. But since they kind of woke me up first, it's like, let's do that first, okay? Accelerate your journey to the light by Diana Cooper. Okay, my dears. I have not opened this up in ages. It smells new. That new card smell. I worked with these cards like, I don't know, maybe 5 times. The last ones that I got was the 12 chakras and Neptune. And I'm going to have to recap. Give me a second. Neptune is the planet of higher spirituality and wisdom, and the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria is held within its ascended aspect. You are blessed, for you only receive this card when you are ready to receive their information. Your guidance is to tune into your Earth Star Chakra, then connect with Neptune, the cosmic Earth Star Chakra. Archangel Sandalphon oversees this center. He nurtures your divine potential and will help you download the spiritual light you are waiting for. It will expand your consciousness and greatly assist in your ascension journey. The affirmation is, I attune to the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria held in Neptune. Thank you so very much, Archangel Sandalphon. You have helped me greatly. The 12 chakras. Following the fall of Atlantis, 5 of our 12 chakras closed. Ascension starts when we once more activate our 12 fifth dimensional chakras. This begins to reconnect the 12 strands of DNA so that we can reclaim our true spiritual and psychic gifts. Your guidance is to ask the unicorns. We got the unicorns! To touch, open, and activate your Earth Star base, sacral, navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, crown, causal, soul star, and stellar gateway chakras. Thank you, unicorns. You're freaking awesome. You did it again. Then ask the angels to sing over you so that the chakras vibrate at the 5th dimensional frequency. I awaken my 12 5th dimensional chakras, if not higher. And thank you so very much. Okay. We're just sealing the deal. I read it before. Things happened since then. Okay, so, my cosmic families. What is it? What is it? What's the news today? Okay. That drifted. You know what that drifted on? The Ascension cards. I left it out so I would remember no clowning around when it comes to creating. You remember? It's in reverse, so it's create, not eliminate. Yeah, the Ascension. It's happening, baby. Mary Magdalene, 35. She was a high initiate in the order of the Ascends, the spiritual partner of Jesus, and the spiritual partner of Jesus. I told you, I had to take at least a probationary vow of celibacy. I think it's funny. It's sweet though. I have to. Yeah. And you know what? It's a process of elimination, because you know what? It's going to test people as far as what their intentions are. Really, keep everything neat and tidy when it comes to the agenda. And I told Spirit it's okay. It's okay. I know you love me, and I know you want what's best for me. So I'm willing to just like chill, be put on ice for a little while. Save me some heartache, and let's just get this mission going. I don't want to jeopardize it with any other bullshit. You know, it's gonna be okay. So they took my word up. Okay, she is now a master of the sixth ray, raising dogma into spirituality. Mary Magdalene's ascension retreat is in the Marseille. She radiates a glowing buttercup yellow light to all who attune to her. Her light was hidden from us for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus' life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. This card is an invitation to attune to Mary Magdalene to receive her blessing. And our affirmation is, I maintain my truth and see the spirituality in all things. Damn Skippy. P.S. Damn Skippy. You know what that means? Amen. Just with a little spice in there, a little pumpkin spice. Damn Skippy. 'Tis the season. Excuse me. Well, that's wonderful. Remember, we're doing the Jesus thing. Okay. Is there anything else that you want to say from here? Mary Magdalene, do we want to say anything? The way this book is structured, it's just, I need a vibe with it. A little bit more. A little bit more. Mary Magdalene, where are you? I like the information here, though. I really do. I'm liking it. Before, too. Let's find Mary Magdalene. Where are you? Come on. I hope you are well, everyone. Here. Seated here today. I honestly don't know who views my stuff, but it's okay. No big a deal. I do not see her. Why do I not see her? I don't know. Maybe that's all that needs to be said about her, or I'm just skipping through a little faster than I should. I told you I don't use those apps that like say like who's visited, who's dropped you, who's added you at this time. I don't do that, and I used to. Oh, Mary Magdalene, there you go. Ray 6, she's under there, okay? Ray 6, this is the ray of idealism and devotion. It is the ray of the Piscean age, when it was acceptable to devote one's favor to a guru or saint. Now those on this ray are here to transform dogmatic thinking in religion so that unconditional love can manifest and to turn the hearts and minds of all to God, Source, Creator. Mary Magdalene has become master of this ray, which has been the predominant ray of this planet on the planet for the past 2,000 years and is now withdrawing its influence. She has been training in the inner planes to work with healing. During her incarnation with Jesus, she was his spiritual partner, and they walked the chakra trail together. the path of sacred cathedrals originally built by the Knights Templars. Interesting. I still don't know what that means for me. I mean, I did get this card initially, remember? In reversal, so like return back to spirituality. Oh shoot. You know, the religious part of it, you know, are role models within it. And regardless of how that looks to other people within that religion or outside of it, or opposing it, like it doesn't fucking matter when it comes to my practice. Well, they don't want me to say like it doesn't matter. They want me to really focus on what, you know, just kind of twist the words a little bit and just say, you know, what matters to me in my journey and breaking those constructs, because it's very polarizing. I understand it, but it's not going to eliminate my other practices. So however that looks, even if it ostracizes me on the inside, to go to service or church with a freaking pentagram or like some Tibetan, you know, kind of whatever here, there's some constructs to break within too. It doesn't completely eliminate, invalidate. Like, I'm not going to pull cancel culture when it comes to like certain practices. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. They said don't do it. So, anyway, I guess I need to learn a little bit more about Mary Magdalene. Thank you, Mary. Oh, well, duh. Raising dogma into spirituality. See? That's it. Everybody has a role, right? And I always think, like, sometimes it's, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, like, what this really, like, means for me. Other than its most practical form. Okay, touched on that. 7, fire dragons. Dragons are fourth-dimensional elementals. They can access and transmute heavy vibrations that angels cannot reach. What? For real? That's crazy. I'm glad that the dragons came through again. They only come in to help me on situational basis when I really could use that energy, when it's like the most optimal force. And they've been so very good, like, slice the dice, you know, in a certain way. They've been good. Alright. Archangel Gabriel oversees Thor and his fire dragons. I did not know that. Maybe I did. You are asked to send out fire dragons, supervised by Gabriel, to consume negativity in places and auras. Then ask Gabriel's angels to replace the lowered energies with shimmering diamond of pure light. Before I even read that, I was getting, what do you call it? Game of Thrones. Like, that's crazy. I'm masterful in calling them out, like cueing them. That's what they said. I could do it. I love it. That's so wonderful. They're so good. You know what I did yesterday? I got some plants. Oh, I have to tell you. Let's take a moment. Okay? There was just too much to tell. Since divulging that I got some plants, people started following me and implanted these hierarchies, implanted certain people within my common places. And one of them was somebody that worked at this place asked me first, okay, like, if I, like, spotted me out with my older son, and asked if I needed help. I was, no, I'm fine. Came around the second time, kind of, like, asked again. I said, no, I'm fine, I'm good. And then, third time, insisted, like, was just kind of lingering around and trying to educate me on certain things. And I'm like, okay, like, this dude wants to tell me how to take care of my fucking flowers. Okay, well, I'm learning. Okay, it's fine. And see, they're using, like, education as bait too. Do you understand? Like, I'm not stupid. I'm just inexperienced. Let me proceed on with this little story here, okay? So, so I'm like, yeah, okay, you want to tell me about my, how to take care of, like, feeding from the bottom, whatever. Oh my gosh, total bottom feeder. That's what they're telling me. Anyway, so he leads me to this other spot, and I'm like, okay, after he's done with this, he can go off on his merry way. No, he started touching my fucking plants. It's like, who told, like, you're getting stuff from my basket? Like, it's upsetting me a little bit more now that I'm, like, doing a replay. And he's, like, I had my earbuds on, like, partially, and he said, I didn't even know what he said. I was just like, yeah, go away. Anyway, he said, I realized he asked me if I was from the reservation, because I had my braids, I had a trench, and I had, some boots that look like kind of, I don't know, sporty, but, like, also had, like, Sherpa lining on the inside. I don't know, like, I was just doing my errands, okay? Not trying to, no. And, yeah, and I was like, yeah, whatever. And so anyway, he proceeded on with conversation. He invites me to go on a trip with him. Then he's going to go ahead and arrange it, and just for me to let me know. He puts his hand on my shoulder, and he said, just, arrange it at any time. I'm right here. This is my name. Fucking, what, Angelo? A U.S. veteran? Like a patch? I was like, and he's like, how old are you? And you must be, you look like you must be old enough to be like my granddaughter. I'm 72 years old or whatever. And I'm like, I'm not going to tell him my age, right? So I'm like, yeah, likely. And I, like, anytime, whenever, like, if you're doing, they have the most beautiful this and that practice, and I just kept going, yeah, and I'm like, when is this guy gonna leave? His teeth is falling out, everything, like, just, like, jacked up. Like, that old, like, 2000s movie, like, it had characters, like, from, like, Scream, those kind of horror films, but it's the one, do you remember the scene, like, I gotta, like, clip it somewhere. It's the one where, like, White Castle, like, the search for White Castle burgers or something, like, these people who are, like, get high, like, 24/7 or whatever, are out on a mission to find White Castle burgers or something, and, this really hot chick, blonde, I think she's like a classic, like, hot girl type of thing, but, like, she's with this guy. They, like, I don't know, they get stranded someplace. This was like, wait, I don't even know how I saw this or whatever, but, these people searching get stranded at some Booneyville, and, the person that answers the door looks like Lurch almost, but like with pustules and all of this like nasty stuff, right? Just some scary dude, and like they're stranded. So they're like, okay, we'll come or whatever. We'll just do what, like, figure this thing out. So they go into the home, and I think they're like pleasantly surprised that this hot chick is, you know, basically their hostess, and that they kind of like are willing to like balance things out as far as like seeing what this adventure is all about. Because they have like eye candy, like she's like, you know, goddess of the 2000s or something. But I think she's still attractive to these standards now. I mean, there's like obviously a nudity scene, but like that's the guy that she's with. That's totally like recalling what this dude was like. So weird, so crazy. Anyway, I was like, what am I gonna do? And he offered, by the way, prior to putting his hand on my shoulder, he offered to help me in any other place in the store, excuse me. And it's like, it's a shame. So it's like, I knew that there was something absolutely wrong at a certain point. Because he just like kept revisiting, like coming back and like coming within my personal auric field. And I was like, this is not right. It's not right. Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I haven't been put in very many situations where I'm like, interacted with and stuff. Anyway, I realized that like this person is like dying, like, you know, and he's trying to like tap into my energy and steal some of that, which means that like the energy exchange is like he's doing a dump off on me, and that's why he keeps revisiting. So I remembered like certain practices in meditative form to like oust him from my energetic field, and when I did that, instantly he left. Like, I didn't have to like do a like a normal like New York kind of vibe and just like tell him to fuck off. I did that within my energetic field, mentally, like telepathically, and he fucked off. Didn't come back. Isn't that crazy? That's It's like a fucking predator. Who, like, I didn't even know. It wasn't even like telling me, like, who does he think would fall for that? I'll set up a trip, and oh, you know what? If he's a veteran, he's like, and he's that old, he must have like gone to like Nam and all of those, you know, other places, and that's probably how he thinks he could get away with like saying like, oh, I'll just, you know, I'll set up, like, entice me by saying that he was going to set up like a trip, and to coordinate, like he would get it all together. It's like, that's so sick. It's a predator under the guise of like a US veteran. How disgusting is that? That's so gross. Ugh. And like as I walked around a little bit further, I started to feel like really nauseous and sick. So I had to re-cleanse my energy or whatever. It's disgusting. Why did I even bring that up? I don't know why I brought that up. Let me see here. I asked the angels for help. I know for a fact, like, I was just kind of like resting with the thought that this person is going to get their karma for sure. Trying to, like, that's so disgusting. So disgusting. Anyway, I think the dragons are coming to help me, allying with me, consuming negativity in places and auras. Yeah. Okay. Call on a fire dragon to transmute any stuck energy in your own aura and to light you up at a higher frequency so that you can radiate enthusiasm and joy. Okay? The affirmation for us is, I invoke fire dragons to clear my path to ascension and be my ride along. Please. Thank you. I always modify it because why not? I'm called to. I want the dragons to be my BFFs. One of my BFFs anyway. Commander Ashtar. Okay. Is in charge of the intergalactic fleet, spaceships that patrol and protect this universe. His mothership enters Earth through Machu Picchu, the two-way interdimensional portal that he oversees. Commander Ashtar is connecting with you through this card and inviting you to view the planets, stars, and galaxies with cosmic eyes. Breathe in the subtle energy and wisdom of the stellar world and allow it to affect your chakra system and ignite your consciousness. You are blessed for this card of expanded enlightenment and a call. This is a card of expanded enlightenment and a call to intergalactic service. I connect with Commander Ashtar to serve the universe. Thank you, Commander Ashtar. Where's the book? Okay. So, I don't know if like the dragons are on fourth dimension. I feel like they're higher. I don't know why. I just feel like it. Commander Ashtar. Okay. It says, which is stationed on Earth to help us. These are highly evolved beings. Oh wait, Commander Ashtar is the commander of the intergalactic fleet, which is stationed near Earth to help us. These are highly evolved beings working for the light, and under his command, much light is being beamed from his spaceships to humans. He also is a protector of our planet and works through the universes. Commander Ashtar belongs to the hierarchy of the Great Central Sun. He brings his mothership through the portal of Machu Picchu. Excellent. Thank you. Uh-oh, people are in trouble. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Is there anything else that we need from here? Commander Ashtar, is there anything else that we need to pull from here? I think that is all in here. Okay. Okay. Let's get this. Okay. I'm going to do one final card shuffle to see within this deck, since it's a 11/11 portal, if there's anything else that just kind of a last call before I move on to the next deck. Anything else? Cosmic Families, Commander Ashtar, Mary Magdalene. Anything else that you want me to pull from here? Okay, that one. Archangel Retreats, 50. One of the most effective ways to accelerate your ascension is to visit Archangel retreats during your sleep. It helps to know where the retreat is, but it's not essential. During the day, think and talk about the Archangel whom you wish to visit. Breathe in their energy to prepare you for your journey. When you are ready, ask to be taken to this retreat. Your Archangel will unfold you and help you with whatever you most need. Your guidance is to receive for yourself and ask for the light to help you serve the world. I visit Archangel so-and-so in my sleep tonight. Oh, yeah, they did say astral travel. That happens also within this realm. So thank you, Commander Ashtar. I think that sounds correct. I like it. We should start with Archangel Gabriel. Let's do that, okay? I visit Archangel Gabriel in my sleep tonight. You know, we're not too far off. Like, I have a strong relationship with Gabriel. You know why? Because they're known for communication. He, she, they. If anything, if Archangel Gabriel is going to identify as, within a gender, it's going to be they. Representing many facets of our existence. That is what I'm told. Yeah, definitely. Archangel Gabriel plays a very expansive role because communications is within like all sentient beings. So it's not just from person to person, but it's also to animals, our relationships with certain projects that come to life, that we bring to life, etc., etc., relationships with ourselves. Archangel Gabriel has a massive role. And I am banging in the communications department, and thank goodness for Archangel Gabriel. Most definitely. Pallas Athena, bottom of the deck. It was showing itself to me, so I'm not going to read that part, okay? Because people want to know, they'll know. Okay. Do. Ask and it is given. Yes, that's what we're doing, okay? Okay. What do we get from these cards? What is it that we need for this 1111 portal? Okay. My life is supposed to be fun. Oh, our inner child is here to save the day. Be easy about all of this. Life is supposed to be fun, you know. It is Abraham's powerful desire that you return to your state of self-appreciation, self-esteem. Remember? We want you to feel love for your life, for the people of your world, and most of all, for yourself. There is great love here for you. Indeed. I think that's a kickoff to the retreats, honestly. Archangel Gabriel wants us to, me in particular, to reconnect with my inner child. Sitting around just like fucking waiting. Come on. When are we going to have a little fun? Like, for real. Not the kind that like always gets you in trouble, you know, with another lesson learned. Okay. What if Source were standing in my physical shoes? Uh-oh. I don't know. It is not your job to make something happen. Your work is to simply determine what you want. if we were standing in your physical shoes, our attention would be upon bringing ourselves into alignment with the desires and preferences that we have launched. We would consciously feel our way into alignment. Okay. Yeah, they definitely want me to tap more into my inner child. Yeah, like run barefoot. And not care. You know, like my toes are crooked from, wearing like, high-heeled shoes for like such a long time at a young age. And they say that as part of that is like hereditary or whatever. Okay. But like, I will not wear like sandals, or I won't show my feet or whatever. Like, even like I can't, it's almost like I have this like premeditated thought where I can't even relax prospectively, like going out on vacation. Like I can't feel good about it because I have to reveal my feet. And it's like, people always look at me when they see my feet. Like it's so, I'm not gonna show you. I'm not gonna do like, no. But yeah, like I don't like, it's like never being free because people look at me like I'm a freak. I mean, I began to really see that in college when I would wear flip-flops and jeans or whatever. And like when I was within like a work scene, they had like a pool, and I was with who I thought was a BFF girlfriend, and like, just all of these other situations. And like, I don't know, I think it's good. It adds character for me to like be like good with it. Like, I'm not perfect. And why should I let that hinder me and my experience? Like, yeah. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that little story with you. Free myself. Yeah. And then like at the same work situation, they had like it was Flip Flop Friday or something like that. They had a series of it. And I guess somebody like has a like foot fetish or something, because they had a contest like who has the best toes or whatever. And like there's like 90% guys there, or 85%, dominated. And so it's like somebody really does have a foot fetish in order to do that. And so I was like, fuck that. I wasn't wearing flip-flops that day. Ridiculous. I don't know why people in power. Oh, I know what it is. It's like that essence of perfection from like head down to like your toes, like absolute perfection. So if they like check that box of perfection where it's not normally like who gives a shit, that they've got like the full on package. Like it's a determinant of like, like the Louis Vuitton of persons or something. It's just like a psychological thing that people have when it comes to that like it's ridiculous. So I think I'm just anytime I encounter all that stuff, I think I should just like go barefoot. Like, yeah, fucker, you see what you see? Yeah. I'm still good. I will never cease being or desiring. You will never cease to be. New desires will be constantly born within you. Source will never stop answering your desires, and your expansion is therefore eternal. And so, you may begin to relax if, in this moment, there is something you desire that has not come to fruition. Okay. I'm just moving forward with these cards, you know, just like seeing how it like, I'm just trying to like absorb the material, okay? So, we're all learning here. I have to come in with a humble state of mind. That's what they said. New realm, new territory, this new portal activation, formally speaking. And this new role. I have to come in a little bit more humble this time. Okay, so what comes next? What comes next? What comes next? Okay. Okay, I feel like Starman Tarot. I feel like I need some. You know what? No, what are we doing? Let's do Angels of Abundance. Checklist. What do we want to do? Actually, no. We're gonna put Myths and Mermaids, Oracle of the Water. Alright. What do we have? La Sirena. I had the siren. Alright. Okay. What do we want from here? Elementals of Light and Love. I welcome you in. Okay. Oh my gosh, we got the siren again. Are you serious? Okay, fine. Let's read it. 36, the siren. Some dark Lilith energy here for eels. Okay, 36. Remember those who have come and passed, loves that lingered but couldn't last. Questions raised but never asked, lulls the enchanting mermaid's song. Remember joys from long ago, friends you now no longer know, dreams you had no time to sow. Her words are tempting, but ring wrong. A captivating mermaid, preparing for Dia de los Muertos, is decked out with tiny skulls and flowers. She is seductive and enchanting, singing a song that is alluring but dangerous. Okay. Do not get dizzy with the songs of the mermaid. Remember to honor loved ones and your past, but do not get swallowed up in memories. Do not forget to live in the present and plan for the future, or you will be doomed to live in the shadows of others. Bear in mind, the past shines brighter in your memories than reality ever can. Do not be deceived into falsely remembering what has come before. The saying, the grass is always greener on the other side of the fence, applies to time as well as space. Remain grounded in the present, not mired in the past, nor intoxicated with what could have been. A life lived fully in the present with the healthy reverence for the past and an optimistic eye on the future is of the best balance. Do not let the mermaid of remembrance beguile you. Why do they keep doing that? I'm not like thinking nostalgic memories. Why do they keep doing that? I mean, this morning I did. Okay, I must confess. This morning I did think about it. You know, just kind of like I was just being honest with it. Like, I do wonder what it would be like if I, you know, did engage with you know, that person that I thought was my person from my previous job. Like, especially now that I'm out of it, and it would not be inappropriate, you know, technically speaking, now that I'm out of it. So that tells me a lot about, you know, what's true and what's not. Like, what I was led on to believe. Like, that it never engaged and never happened because it just, an excuse that it would be like, almost like fraternizing almost, you know, just, unacceptable and inappropriate. But now that I'm out of the situation, it's still the same thing, you know, and so just looking at it from like an objective point of view, it's like, oh yeah, I'm glad I made my decisions accordingly, and so I wondered what it would have been like if all of that were, you know, all of the thoughts that I thought were you know, in giving more weight to the higher selves of others, what that would be like. And no, the angels are like, no, don't do that. Like, you have so much more going for you. Don't invest any additional energy into that. That said, they did give weight to the ancestors, but at the same time, like, I have to live life within its current mode, which means that I'm in the driver's seat, and, you know, you can take the ancestors' cue, like their guidance, their words of advice for guidance. But when it comes down to it, like, I hold a heavier weight. Like, I'm here. I was nominated for the position. I was handed down certain gifts by several members for a certain reason. Like, I have to be able to trust within my own power, within, you know, current state. That's what they're saying, because there's so many other energies that, like, it's a bigger agenda than what the ancestors have in mind for me. There are support figures for sure, but I also need to look at the bigger picture. In a more expanded view. So, is there anything else that you want? Like, I'm shocked. Like, I'm glad that I shared it with you. What the prior card was before, but I'm just shocked because I don't remember when I last opened these cards, or how often I used them. I just know that it was, like, very not often. Okay. Water elementals, 10. Okay. That's more of my cosmic families coming through. Water elementals for sure. So, water elementals, what do you want to say? Let me weigh the matter carefully and slowly sift results to even out the balance of the sea. When everything's in harmony, in symmetry, and peace, then everyone can finally be free. A group of 3 water nymphs lounge in pond deep in contemplation. Joined by the dolphinfish friend, they rest and ponder under the darkened sky among the reeds and the water lilies. Oh, I didn't even notice that dolphin. Okay. All will become balanced. Lately, you have shared your ups and your share. No, gosh. Lately, you've had your share of ups and downs. There have been many instances of confusion and times when you have felt pulled in several directions at once. External stressors have been wreaking havoc. Everything from unpredictable weather to unstable relationships can have a big impact in our emotional outlook. Fear not, my friend, for it will not be long before your life and body regain their natural sense of harmony and balance. You may need to reevaluate the aspects of your life that are giving you the most trouble and try setting some appropriate boundaries. Okay. If someone is taking too much of your time and energy, it is all right to limit their presence and influence. Look to the near future and breathe a deep sigh of relief. Once again, you will feel calm, clear-headed, and motivated to live life to the fullest. Okay. Okay. We're sponging this up, okay? Unicorns. What do we... Actually, let's do the Starman first. I feel more comfortable diving into tarot first at this point, because it's just like a lot of information just kind of like put in together. Okay. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, so releasing some of that burden, like just giving yourself a fucking break. You know, that's what they're saying. Drop the load. Yeah, because it's not just exhausting. It's like it's breaking. Judgment pronounced. Holy smack rolls. It's judgment pronounced. It's the welcoming. It's like the activation. Karma is in progress, and it shall be delivered. It's delivered. It's done. We're doing it. Yep, we're dropping the burdens. You know why? It's crossing people off the list. You know how in the previous ratings it's like my divine team and I are kicking ass and taking names, or right, something like that. That's what we're doing. We're crossing people off the list as karma is delivered. That's what they're talking about. So that it cleans up my plate. Like, it's done. The contracts have been fulfilled. It's starting. It's already started. Like, I don't know for sure that my previous boss was fired, but like all signs point to yes. And I think like other people were kind of also let go, or at least demoted. But there was, like, when you get demoted in a place like that, it's definitely sending a message and to everyone that you don't fuck with the system anymore. Like, absolutely. And it's like a huge, like, it's not just a humbling process, it's like degrading to, especially within that industry and within that like that culture. It definitely like sets someone like they might as well just like bow out. Just, yeah. So, but you know, overall, like, if they did that, I really think that it's an upgrade for them. Definitely. I mean, I did my personal audits on what was best, like without the feelings attached, and then with, and the notes still like check out, you know, like if not like a more emphasized, because I realized in full scope, in hindsight, that it like that's the final answer. So anyway, what came through is the Queen of Pentacles muted and the Four of Swords pronounced. Okay. Yeah, so they're clearing my plate so that I could so while this stuff is happening, I'm able to recover the assets, the opportunities in the outskirts. So right now it's like a phase of planning and self-care, rewarding self for getting this far, while into contemplation for what's truly out there. Because as these people, these situations are crossed off my list, like, it frees me up to so many more possibilities. So just not just respect the process, but trust in it. That's what the message is for all of us. See, like, this might feel like another in limbo period, but this is not a waiting room where we're just like waiting for our time. There's so much more to be like had within this process. I told you, a channel from one body to another. Yeah, that's what they want to cement. Yeah. This orientation process is very particular in the way that it's like, It's preparing us for, you know, just a new world. The orientation. This is like a welcoming process. The welcoming package is unfolding. That it's live energy. It's sentience on its own. The system is dynamic and what's the word for it? I don't know I forget what that word is. Symbiotic. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is very good. The way they're doing it is very, very good. Like all of the bits and pieces to soak up and sponge, that's definitely what they want. 2 of Cups in reverse and 6 of Cups in reverse. So, it's taking a look within. It's becoming more grounded and harmonizing with, what it's just alignment. This is all that it is. Being bonded with self again and finding like that equilibrium, that constant state of peace. Yeah. Oh, because when you look at this, whether it's like looking at the pentacle energy in its grounded sense, like if we're talking about fame here and its most magnified aspect, like money like you have never ever seen before, like it's an exposure that's like what like a whole new social status, like income brackets that like you put like people only dream of, like one of the elite, that type of, that's what they're telling me. Like they want to make sure that it's not a scary process for me, and on that grounded level, on what was like foretold, but also like all of the harder stuff that people like really don't, they're like, they just want to look at the other, the glamorous stuff, but there's also the other side where it's like, you're seated in this position for a reason. You're given this power for a very, very big cause. So do not lose sight of that. Like, there's difficult work that needs to be done. Like, you're going to earn every penny. Like, you've already, gotten to this state. But there's massive issues that need to be handled. So, like, to trust that this process is unfolding as it should, and to find that inner calm, that constant inner calm, because there is some real darkness and turbulence out there that so whether it's like the glamorous side or the polarized opposite, of it, polarizing opposite is like, this is very, 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 very important, like crucial. Yeah. Yep, I got the chills on that. Is there anything else? Angels of love and light, elementals of the like, cosmic families of the like. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a lot. That's like half the deck there. Okay, anything else? Okay, what landed on the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Swords is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, communication activation within this period. As far as recollecting the self and investing in self. So the more that like I take care of myself, it accentuates, I don't know if it accentuates it, facilitates communication with the overall mission. Yeah, because when I take care of current self, what's embedded, beneath like all of those layers of like current self are my past lives. So I'm able to truly engage in that the more I ground. That's true for everybody, as far as being able to tap into the other worlds that have been forgotten. Is summoning the power of comprehensive self. Yep. That's what I get to do. Okay. Anything else? 5 of Wands muted. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So my past lives are absolutely like they're badass. Like they're all like competing with one another. Like there's a lot to do. There's a lot that can be done. So it's like, who goes first? And so it's like siblings fighting over yeah, that's what's happening on the inside. There's siblings of self fighting over like who goes first. That's funny. Don't need to do that, okay? Everyone will have their turn. We just rotate. Sometimes we work all together, so there's no need for... You can just hit the mute button on that. Okay. What's facing the World card, pronounced, or like muted actually, is, the Starman and the Princess of Swords muted. That's excellent. Okay. So, yeah, this is a complete rebirth. Closing out of like some major cycles. They want me to internalize that because I've been in a cycle for very, very long, like way too long, they said, that, in closing that out, like I really need to see and come in humbly into the next phase, the next journey, because there's a lot of empowerment in the comprehensive view of what has been and what is to come. So it's enhancing my power in all of that, my abilities, that all of that was just a very rough regimen to amplify my energies and build that resilience. That's what they said. Okay, that one. The wheel. Pronounced. Yeah, destined to do whatever this thing is. I'm told to bridge it upon the 8 of Cups in total. The 6 of Cups and the 2 of Cups muted. I'm told to bridge that gap with the wheel card. And get that one. It's the Empress muted. They said it. And dealt it. Okay. So it's knowing my power even though others don't. It's perfectly fine, they said. Prince of Wands, so Page of Wands. So before I start anything, like I just have to know. I'm in the know, but like I have to be within that energy of like, there's no argument on this. Like there's nothing to prove. There's nothing to like, I don't need to market. I don't need to, like I just know it for myself. Just be in that energy and that's it. It's fine. Things are going to unfold accordingly, and just to keep on with that, like, how do I say it? So it's, close, It's tying up loose ends. Yeah, that's what they said, tying up loose ends. What? I don't even know. It's gonna click when it clicks, okay? I'm just absorbing the stuff, okay? Okay, got one more card in here. King of Swords in reverse. Massive manipulation, mind control. Bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. I am going to be interfacing with people who have huge egos. They're in for a surprise. The Devil card. Oh my gosh, that was on the top. Oh my gosh. So that's no secret. Yeah, I mean, when we're dealing with these energies, like, very, very dark forces. Yeah, it's like, they already know of me. I know for a fact that they're well aware of me, okay? So they have, like, background reports and all of these, like, little factoids on me. So they think they've got, like, the upper hand when it comes to, or a certain advantage when it comes to access of that information. However, it's like, it's an illusion. Because I know who I work for. I know the power